Wow. We actually returned with a quiz, and it wasn't 2.5 to 4 to 6 months later. And guess what? On top of that, it's a new season.
Whoa, new season. Wow, did I win the last one?
Yeah, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah, you lost last season. You won last quiz. Clean slate, new faces. Jadon, they wanted you in the quiz. Here you are.
Here I am.
It's about time, honestly.
Thomas, welcome to the quiz.
What's going on?
BarDown memes for anyone who remembers.
Way back in the day.
Way back in the day. That was you. You ran that whole thing.
I did, yeah. And now I'm here.
And now you're doing an internship because I was randomly taking photos by the lakeshore
Like
at
2 in the morning.
2 in the morning, and you were like, Daniel?
Somebody has to shut up these Leaf fans, and I'm happy to be the one to do it. Excited to get going. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself.
I don't think that's possible because we've had so many of these and so many dumb things have occurred in them. Sometimes people wear merchandise that's illegal.
I'm wearing another outstanding jersey.
Yeah,
so
outstanding warrants for the guy who made it. That's probably the dumbest one.
I'm 1-0 in his jersey, so I'm looking to go 2-0 today.
Yeah, in the courtroom right now, they're 0 for 1. But once they come knocking...
The witness has lied under oath. This court is adjourned.
All right, let's go over the whole quiz. So this one is the NHL teammates quiz.
Oh, nice.
Teammates quiz.
It's also inspired by... Oh, God. This guy shrugged. Okay. During the bonus round, I was kind of inspired by one of the comments. The question that was brought up in that comment was so good, it became the next quiz.
It fits with the current trend of puckdoku and all that.
We've been playing a lot of puckdoku in the office recently.
Oh, who hasn't?
So maybe I'll do all this. I don't know.
All you got to do in this quiz is I'm going to name someone, and then you got to let me know whether or not they were teammates. But if they were, if you want a little bit of a extra bonus points in here, because that might count for a little bit later on, you got to tell me what team they were on and what year they played.
What year they played together?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Okay.
There are 10 questions. Of course, we got that bonus round in the middle.
3 strikes.
It is 3 strikes. And also confirmed, I won't do what I did with the bonus round last time. I agree.
people were pissed.
That people were pissed because it was dumb. That's my bad. It was dumb. A bonus is supposed to be a bonus. It is now just a bonus again.
Sweet. Love it.
Question number 1. First 2 players, Joe Thornton and Brad Marchand. Were they ever teammates?
Wait, so this doesn't international hockey doesn't count for
Does
these,
not.
right?
It's just NHL.
That was a good clarification, because obviously then we're looking at when Joe Thornton got traded from the Boston Bruins to the San Jose Sharks, and was Brad Marchand on the team yet?
Don't know when Marchand got picked, honestly. I have a hunch that it was later than... Because Thornton got traded in his MVP season.
That seems like it was way, way before Brad Marchand, because I don't even ever remember watching Joe Thornton in Boston.
Joe Thornton and Brad Marchand were never teammates.
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say that they were not teammates.
That is correct. The answer is no.
There we go.
I think, yeah. Yes, they were never teammates. They missed each other by a number of years.
Was it like, what was I going to ask? I forgot my question. My bad. Just, never mind.
We're moving on to question number 2. Paul Kariya and Peter Forsberg. Were they ever teammates?
I don't want to date myself here, but this is a little before my time.
Do people do it that way? Usually when people don't want to date themselves, I feel like it's when they're old.
I guess so. I guess I'm the first.
So
to
you think
say
someone's
like
like, I don't want to date myself, but last year was my first season watching McDavid play. I don't remember when he was drafted.
Who the is that guy?
Paul Kariya and Peter Forsberg.
Listen, I know you guys know your hockey where, the quirky teams that players are on, but maybe I'm using that against you. Were they ever on the team at the same time?
Well, the question becomes, for me, which team?
There's a couple of places they could have been teammates.
Did they play together on the Nashville Predators?
Korea came over to the Avs and they just loaded up. But at that point, I don't know if Forsberg was on the Avs or not.
I think I'm going to take a gamble here and say that they were teammates.
And I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say yes.
Yes, they were teammates.
I don't know what team.
Colorado.
Colorado.
I'm going to say they played on the St. Louis Blues together.
I don't know.
Well, you had 2 choices for that one.
Right! Let's go!
They did not play in the Blues together, but they did play. So,
Okay.
you keep...
We'll take it.
you know,
We'll take it.
You
We'll
didn't get a
keep going.
strike there.
I had no idea Forsberg played for the Predators.
2006, 2007, not a lot of history with that team.
I'm privileged to see my jersey raised to the banners.
Moving on to question 3. JT Miller and Martin St. Louis. Were they ever teammates?
Obviously, they both played for the Rangers. Who could forget St. Louis' run there in New York? And I feel like JT Miller was pretty young when he played for the Rangers. I also know he had a Tampa stint too.
Miller was part of the McDonough trade, and St. Louis was way before that.
Just given the fact that they both played on both teams, I'm gonna say yes, they were teammates.
I'm gonna go yes.
I think that they would have been teammates
I'm gonna say it was on
the Rangers.
New York Rangers.
the Tampa Bay Lightning, not the New York Rangers.
I don't think they were teammates in New York. I think they missed each other.
I could be wrong there.
Incorrect.
Damn it, they did play together.
They were teammates. You were all over the place there, and like either way, you move on with that no strike.
Okay.
That's correct. They were teammates. There's classic Luca. Moving on to question number 4. Question 4.
Is this true false?
There is no true or false for this one because
You're
they're
a
all.
coward.
I'm a coward. It's already a yes or no, so I can phrase it like one.
Phrase it like a
true
true
or
or
false.
false.
Are you
Yeah.
ready? Jason Spezza was teammates with Peter Bondra. True or false?
There you go.
When you think of Spezza, where do you think of?
Obviously Dallas Stars.
Obviously, he had a long, long run in Ottawa.
It would have been in Ottawa.
There's absolutely no shot Peter Bondra played in the league at any time that Jason Spezza wasn't on the Senators.
Do you know what team Peter Bondra
No.
is known for?
I do not.
Okay, that might make this tough. Okay,
That might
but I'll
make
let.
this a little bit tough for me.
Question is, was Peter Bondra ever on the Senators?
Oh, God. I'm going to say no, they didn't play together.
I'm going to go with no.
I'm gonna go no.
Peter Bondra.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
The flukiest moment in BarDown history.
I've definitely heard that name before. I feel like he played for the Ottawa Senators. Going with that, I'm gonna say that yes, they were teammates.
Care to guess a year?
The Senators made the Stanley Cup final in 2006 maybe? Anyways, it was around the mid-2000s. I'm gonna guess this was a little before that. I'm gonna say 2003 was the year that they were teammates.
First off, you're the only person who got that entirely correct.
No way. Are you serious?
You having no information, because by the way, he's like a Washington Capitals legend who happened to play for the Sens for literally 1 year.
No
the
way.
1 year you just said.
Sens legend.
2003, 2004.
Are you kidding me?
Swear to God. Swear to
I actually
God.
got all that right.
That is the luckiest guess I have ever seen here ever. One more, you're out of here.
I know that.
Old guard, not doing great right now.
No.
Question number 5. Jerome McGinley and Johnny Gaudreau. I don't know how sensitive Flames fans still are about Gaudreau. Maybe not at all. Maybe they understood why he needed to leave, be closer to his family in one of the 50 plus states.
You just wanted to be south of the border.
I'm just closer to my family when I'm not in your country.
I hate it here. I hate it here. I wanna go.
If they did play together, it was very brief, and I feel like if they missed each other, it was also a year apart.
This feels like a little Z trickery.
Ginla obviously was on the Flames, and then in 2013 there was a whole thing of like, oh, is he going to Pittsburgh? Is he going to Boston?
No, they weren't teammates. That's ridiculous. They were not teammates.
You just assume they would have crossover, but is he saying that so that people will get it wrong?
I'm gonna say they did play together.
No, they didn't play together.
They were not teammates.
I'm gonna go no.
They did not.
Yeah, there's no.
They did not. They just missed. Iggy, 2012, 2013, he was traded at the deadline, and Gaudreau, he arrived the very next season, 2013-14.
Holy crap. Okay, that's a lot closer than I thought.
All right, that brings us to the bonus round. Bonus round, bonus round. That is where we get the chance to
Say thank you.
Thank you.
appreciate you guys supporting the videos. We saw how much you guys liked the last one. That's why we're like, hey, you know what? We got some time. Let's get to a next one. Lots sooner than last time out.
We're cooking.
And again, if you're liking the video, why not give it a like? Helps other people find it, helps support them, and we appreciate it. Also, why not leave a comment? Why would you leave a comment? Well, this is when we read those comments. Comments such as, nothing better than being on vacation and having you guys drop in a brand new quiz, the first since the Winter Classic at the Coliseum.
Oh, such great memories. We actually went to that one.
Gusevich says, Corwin's DBZ reference is spot on. Never know when this will happen, but I'm always happy when it does.
You know what? We were just flying to Namick for a long time, and now we're here and we're ready to go.
All right, and now this brings us to our bonus round question, which is also from the comments. As always, once I am done reading the question, you have 30 seconds to answer. This one comes from Whitney's Miltank. Which 7th round pick has scored the most points in NHL history? And here's a little caveat, because I'll make it a little bit easier than the last time out. If you can name one of the players in the top 3, I'll give it to you.
7th round pick.
With the most points in NHL history.
I mean, my mind, whenever we're talking about late round picks, it always goes to Pavel Datsyuk.
Pavelski or Logan Couture? One of those Sharks guys was in there.
I'm thinking I'll go Henrik Zetterberg.
Was Henrik Zetterberg a low draft pick?
Honestly, it's a toss-up between Henrik Zetterberg and Joe Pavelski for me. I'm going to go Joe Pavelski.
I'm going to go Datsyuk, the magician.
I'm going to go with Anze Kopitar, even though I feel like that's wrong.
Wow. Thomas, Keep doing it yourself. Keep saying names that are
No,
like
I did it
correct.
again.
You said 2 names that were correct. And
Wasn't
then
Henrik Zetterberg like a 9th round pick?
7th round pick.
7th round pick.
And also another name that you had said that would have qualified, Joe Pavelski. And then the number 1, Doug Gilmour.
Doug Gilmour's number 1, eh? Wow.
All right, moving on to question number 6. And question number 6, of course, that is our trap card. Here's where this one changes.
Uh-oh.
Now you actually have to give me the team and the year they played. So already a bit of a giveaway. The answer's gonna be yes, but you gotta give me the whole thing.
This is the worst one.
This one, it's about 2 legendary suitcases. These are Hall of Fame suitcases. Not in the sense that either of them, they're in the actual Hall of Fame, but they put up some serious numbers when it came to being traded. The 2 suitcases in question are Lee Stepniak.
Figured that was coming.
Let me guess the other one. Thomas Vanek?
Ooh, that's not a bad one, but no.
okay.
Mike Sillinger. Both of them between them have been traded almost 20 times.
Oh, gosh.
Team, year, everything.
Why?
Because it's a trap card.
Oh, that. Okay. Bye.
When they were teammates, God, I don't know.
I'm going to need to go full Peter Bondra here to pull this one out.
Hey, we probably should just call it a Peter Bondra.
This is so hard. They played on so many teams. Like,
I remember having Lee Stepniak's hockey card as a young boy, and I feel like every single year I would get a new Lee Stepniak hockey card and it would be on a different team. But I also feel like he was on St. Louis for quite a while.
I'm gonna guess.
And it will be a guess.
Yeah, are you kidding? Didn't follow their careers too close.
Okay, I'm not getting this right. So we'll just skip the we'll go Rangers
The St. Louis Blues,
Blues
06.
2009.
2012-13.
It's not bad. You got the team, but you did not get the year.
Oh man, that's tough. What year was it? It was earlier?
2005, 2006. You got
Okay,
the, you got
half
the
points?
year.
No.
No. God, no.
I tried.
You want half a belt if you win? Because you get no belts, because I never remember to bring it. Okay, well, question number 7. A little more pressure for you here, because one more and you're out of here, pal. Peter Forsberg and Matt Sundin. Were they ever teammates?
Peter Forsberg and Matt Sundin.
2 Swedish legends.
Sundin was a Leaf for so long.
Obviously, Leafs legend, but he played
An actual one.
yeah, actually, unlike what Corwin says. But he played for the Nordiques.
Did Sundin play for 3 teams? Am I right in remembering that Sundin played for the Nordiques like really early on in his career? I know he played for the Canucks.
That's the team most people remember him from, right?
Yeah, that was like he was there for a cup of coffee.
A pricey cup of coffee for Vancouver.
I'm going to go with yes, it was at the same time.
I'm gonna say they weren't.
I think they did play together, and I'm gonna guess in
I have literally no idea. We'll go 95.
1993-4.
These guys never played together.
So you're wrong.
For everything?
Oh, yeah. That is correct. They were not teammates. So they did both play for the Nordiques, which is kind of what I was using against you here. Because it feels like you're like, oh, well, they probably at least had 1 year together.
Yeah.
They actually never did. They missed each other by just a single season. By the 94-95 season, Sundin was already with the Leafs.
Wow.
I'm on to my last strike here.
Wow. This guy's blowing it.
Yeah.
Question number 8. Wayne Gretzky and Curtis Joseph. Were they ever teammates?
Ooh. I was playing puck doku with Corwin the other day, and I told him, because I put Curtis Joseph down for a Coyotes goalie, and I had told Corwin that when I think of Curtis Joseph, I think of him on the Coyotes,
That
and he
is
thought I
a
was
shame.
insane.
That
but
is
like when I started following
insane.
hockey, that's the team he played for, and I knew he was a big name, I guess, because he had played for the Leafs.
Everyone's got a couple of those players.
Yeah.
And as it goes on, I mean, to me, yeah, that's crazy that you think of that.
It's just like the time I entered the sport.
There's someone out there who like probably thinks of Peter Forsberg on the Flyers.
Yeah,
Or-
I remember Peter Forsberg on the Flyers.
There
Yeah,
you go. Or Yager. They're like, yeah, he was like a Rangers legend. Great.
I'm seeing double here.
Anyway, Curtis Joseph and Wayne Gretzky.
Definitely not teammates on the Oilers. I don't think it's the Kings.
I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna say on the Blues. I'm gonna say in what? Am I wrong again?
I still couldn't even contain my laughter as this guy was just peddling because he's wrong.
Oh my God.
Well, what were we going to say anyways?
Well, there's no point in saying
No,
that.
I mean,
How
like,
am I
yeah,
wrong?
like, listen, they're passing ships in the night. I'm still curious of where you thought they may have
Oh
met.
yeah, you think I'm just gonna let you just marvel in this failure over
I
here?
already
I'm
am.
not saying
It's already-
anymore, okay? I'm
it's
wrong, I
already
get
happening.
it. This guy's enjoying it too much.
Wayne Gretzky.
On the Oilers until 88.
Would it have been LA?
He was on the Kings until he got traded in it was like 96 or something.
I'm thinking it would have been St. Louis then.
It was like 20 games. It was not a long time in St. Louis.
Another thing I'm going to say is goalies tend to take a little longer to come into the league. That's going to be my logic. So I'm going to say they missed each other.
We're going with no.
They were never teammates.
Your logic, I don't know if it
I'm
totally
done.
applied there, but it does not matter because you were correct.
Oh my gosh.
Because they did just miss each other. They both were on the Blues and they both were on the Oilers, but never together.
Tough break. That was just a brutal performance, honestly. 3 strikes to not get to 10 is tough.
New season, new winner.
Guys, do me proud. Beat the out of Luca.
This was tougher than I thought.
You were chirping Fluka earlier.
You're the new Fluka.
I am kind of the new Fluka.
Yeah. Well, now we're moving on to question number 9. One question away from the final boss in your first quiz. That's a good run.
Just happy to be here.
Question 9. Dustin Byfuglien and Ilya Kovalchuk. Were they ever teammates?
This is good too, and I definitely remember Byfuglien's entire career arc.
Byfuglien, obviously Blackhawks legend. There for that cup run.
Playing forward for a little bit in Chicago, that was electric.
And then obviously went to
Atlanta for a little bit.
I don't think Kovalchuk ever actually played for the Jets because there's this whole thing about he's the franchise leader and something, but he's never actually played for the team. But because it's the franchise, that's a whole thing.
Yeah, the stupid franchise stuff,
So-
which should change, by the way. I will always make fun of that.
I'm just wondering because I know he signed with the Devils, that whole illegal contract thing.
I remember being pretty young when Kovalchuk was traded to the Devils and signed that 15-year contract.
It was between 2011 and 2013 when that happened.
I don't think that they ever intersected in Atlanta.
They were not teammates.
You are absolutely correct. And you're moving on to the final boss.
Come on!
Really?
That was
First-
the last question.
Wow. First quiz for both you and Jadon, and both of you are in the final boss.
No way!
Already gets further than Corwin. He's out. He's gone.
Corwin's
See you later,
out.
pal. Gone. Later.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so both of you are battling here to join the list of people who have won their first ever quiz. You can join Jesse and myself in that. Jeff as well.
Wayne Gretzky. In your face.
There's a fun fact that you'll never say at a party. So here it is, the final boss. Jadon, look to your left, look to your right, look down the center. It's time to fight.
Your money or your life.
Yes, the final boss question, and here it is. Yager has been teammates with 15 Hockey Hall of Famers. Name all of them.
No way.
You think I can name all of them? It's crazy.
Oh, well, guys, I feel like I should just show myself out the door right now.
So first off, I have to say Mario Lemieux,
Mario Lemieux.
Henrik Lundqvist,
That is correct.
Brian Leach.
That is correct.
Ron Francis.
That is correct.
Mark Recchi.
Correct.
Was one of them Datsuk?
No.
Jerome McGinley.
It's incorrect.
Oh.
I'm going to bring in another person who also made their quiz debut here, and that was Jadon.
Come on in. Come on in.
Both of you made it to the final boss. Both of you were a bit hesitant in your answers here at the very end. How many did you get there, Jadon?
I got 3, I believe, in the final, and you also got 3.
Oh, look at
This guy spoiled that. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm so sorry.
You're both tied. We're going to go back to another legend here. Matt Sundin. Yeah, he spent most of his career with the Toronto Maple Leafs, but there was that stop at the very end in his final season with the Vancouver Canucks. And the second I'm done reading this question and saying it, whoever just yells the correct answer wins. Name one teammate that he had on the Canucks.
Henrik Sedin.
We just said the opposite.
I like how we said different Sedin brothers.
Wow, was it the same time? Am I gonna have to look at that back? I'm gonna look at the tape, guys.
Henrik Sedin. Henrik Sedin. Henrik Sedin.
I am not joking when I say this is the closest finish of all time.
I think we figured that.
You guys, I'm not even kidding. I'm sure I could send this off to a lab and maybe they'd be able to come up with a slightly different answer, but I'm using Adobe Premiere and WAV files. You guys literally finished saying the final name at the exact same time. You finished saying the name at the same time.
Oh.
You did not start saying the name at the same time.
I feel like I'm on American Idol right now.
Well, if you were on American Idol, the guy with the bucket hat just won. Because, Thomas, you beat him by a fraction.
That was a great
Congrats. What a battle.
That was a great battle.
Congratulations on your first quiz victory.
I'll give you your winner's circle.
Great job by both of you. Both of you.
There's a couple people I want to thank. First and foremost, I want to thank Peter Bondra, all right? I couldn't have done this without you. I didn't even know that you ever played for the Senators. I want to thank Jaromir Jagr's 15 Hall of Fame teammates.
3 of which you know.
3 of which I know. Rest, had no clue. And I just want to thank Luca for giving me some of that fluke magic in my first quiz. And I'll say this won't be my last win. I'm going to put it out there and say that. This won't be my last win.
Wow. Thomas, congrats.
Thank you guys. Thank
Got
you.
a new winner in town. You and Luca, by the way, are like teammates as well. So
Yeah.
this is even funnier. You're on the same flag football team. Is Luca good at flag football?
For touch football, I'll say this because Luca's not in the room right now. He's actually a really nasty football player. And I was watching his high school highlights yesterday. I was watching his high school
An
highlights
excuse to put them
yesterday,
back up.
and they're electric. No, he's actually really good.
He's
Shout out
fast,
to
man.
Luca. Got a big touchdown this week, and it was a game winner too. So, wow, big receiver making big plays.